3 tips to manage your cravings without giving up on your weight loss goals. Use a tongue scraper after brushing your teeth. So you want to, after you have eaten your meal and you're feeling like, oh my God, I really would love a dessert, or you're feeling like I'm craving for something after you've already eaten or in between times of you eating, then go ahead and brush your teeth and scrape the tongue with a tongue scraper. This is a copper tongue scraper. Copper has wonderful antimicrobial qualities. What it does is that it removes the residue that builds up from eating food on the tongue. So in this way, it helps you get the former taste that you had on the tongue away. So that's tip number 1. Why are we talking about cravings? Because for a lot of people, cravings are associated to weaknesses. And this is not an accurate perspective. Actually, cravings are the body's way to help let us know that something is out of balance, that it's either missing something or that you also want to look deeper into your emotions. So, tip number 2, find healthier versions of what you're craving. I'm going to share something with you. Today is my birthday. Yes, I have been on this planet Earth having this earthly experience for 48 years. And I love cake, right? And my favorite cake is a birthday cake. The birthday cake, and a carrot cake more specifically. So today I made myself a little vegan carrot cupcake. And if you'd like the recipe, I actually added a link for you to get the recipe of this delicious carrot cake. I tried to put a candle, but then it just keeps blowing out, so no candle for now. Tip number 3. So I want to quote something from one of my teachers, Joshua Rosenthal, who created the Institute of Integrative Nutrition. And I love what he says about cravings. I'm quoting, "In my experience, the part of us that cannot be controlled is actually our inner guide to health and happiness. This innate wisdom is always trying to make us feel better by urging us to eat foods that will dissipate, if only temporarily, our physical tension, lack of energy, and negative moods. In essence, this part of us is always monitoring our physical, emotional, and psychological condition, struggling to create balance, harmony, and happiness therein. Cravings are the body's solution to such underlying imbalance, and food becomes a kind of medicine to regulate our current inner state." Ayurveda concurs to this definition of cravings. As a matter of fact, tastes and the taste that we're craving are associated to an emotional state. I'll give you examples. Some of you might not know, but in Ayurveda there are 6 tastes: sweet, sour, salty, pungent, bitter, and astringent. And each of these tastes correlate to a certain emotion. So let's say that you're craving a sweet taste. Sweet taste might be a way of looking for satisfaction. And too much sweet taste will create or will trigger complacency. Sour taste might be a way to look for discernment. And too much of the sour taste will create resentment, according to Ayurveda. The salty taste might be a way to express a want to enjoy more of life, an appetite for life. But too much salty taste will create a bit of an overindulgent state. The pungent taste might be a way that you are trying to reach for inner excitement, but too much pungent taste will create irritability and impatience. The bitter taste is connected to a desire for change. So your craving for the bitter taste might be a desire or an unconscious desire for change. But too much of the bitter taste will bring dissatisfaction, grief. And finally, the astringent taste might be a way for you or for your inner consciousness to tell you to go within, to have more introspection. However, too much of the astringent tastes will create, according to Ayurveda, a sense of insecurity and instability. And so in the same way, our emotions also have the same effect that tastes have on our bodies. Something to think about. No matter what you do, do not beat yourself up. And I hope that these 3 tips will really help you when you're finding yourself struggling with cravings and you don't want to give up your weight loss goals. Thank you for watching. See you next time, same place. And whoever is celebrating birthday with me today, happy birthday!